into the ring, the bell's about to chime. Turnbuckle Talk, we're here to shine. Flagship of the airways, leading the pack. Breaking news, reviews, we've got your back. From the squared circle to the backstage news, we bring stories that you can't refuse. Turnbuckle Talk, the voice of the fight. Every slam, every suplex, every highlight. Tune in weekly, don't miss a beat. For the latest in wrestling, we bring the heat. From AEW to WWE, we cover it all from A to Z. Interviews, insights, and match reviews. If it's wrestling news, we've got the clues. From the squared circle to the backstage news, we bring the stories that you can't refuse. Turnbuckle Talk, the voice of the fight. Every slam, every suplex, every highlight. Tune in weekly, don't miss a beat. For the latest in wrestling, we bring the heat.
And just like this show brings the heat, we are in a little bit of a heat wave in our city right now. And our showstopper segment this week is hot, hot, hot for all of us that grew up with professional wrestling. My name is Carl Carafel. I am joined alongside Chris Best and the OM Dynamic. And this is Turnbuckle Talk, episode number 441. Guys, there is so much going on within the world of professional wrestling that there are times where things kind of get overlooked a little bit. And because we only do this show on a weekly basis, we really don't get the opportunity to, with all of our fans that are watching, whether watching now or watching afterwards, get to do this type of thing. First and foremost, we have to say thank you to Jaka, a professional wrestler who worked a little bit, I guess we could say, with the WWE in a affiliation type of sense, has passed away. Suffered a heart attack following a matchup that he had. He was working with Evolve Wrestling. That is how he gets the WWE connected persona around him. Again, just very unfortunate news. And when it happened, tributes were just pouring in left, right, and center from many different walks of life within the world of professional wrestling. He was also a stablemate of American Elite Wrestling members, Angel Ortiz, and TNA's Mike Santana, where he was working with Beyond. I personally do not have a lot of memories when it comes to Jaka, but it doesn't mean we still can't honor a fallen brother.
Like you, Carl, I don't have any memories or really any recollection of this gentleman. But yet again, another one taken from us too soon in this business.
Yeah.
And this is just, it's devastating when it happens. And I mean, he was what, 32 years old?
39.
39. Okay.
Yeah.
So
for a lot of us, close to our age. I mean,
yeah.
I'm 44.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
so
46. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's very close in age. Yeah. We wish the best to the family, to the fans, and to all of those who remember Jaka. And we offer our deepest condolences here from everyone at Turnbuckle Studios collectively. Now, while we had to start off with some sad news, I want to transition to some better news, possibly for some. And that is in the form of a calendar for the year of 2026. The Iconics, gone by many different names, but Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay posted. Cassie posted, to be fair. She's the one that posted, but this is what she posts. She says, "We are so excited to finally announce that our autographed 2026 swimsuit calendar is officially open for pre-order. This calendar is 12 months of sunshine, style, and a little sass, shot with love for everyone who has supported us every step of the way. Each month features brand new swim looks and all the glam you've come to expect. We can't wait to spend 2026 with you, one swimsuit at a time. And you can pre-order today at cassielee.bigcartel.com." Now, the picture that I found and used here, I'm sorry, it kind of cuts off the face a little bit. So let's do this quickly, just for a moment. Well, there we go. There are those two wonderful ladies that I have been a fan of for a very, very long time. Guys, I know that you guys are a little excited about this as well. Mr. Matt, be very excited about this. Let's just kind of go over this a little bit. Do you think that you are going to be ordering one of these calendars?
I'm literally, as you were talking about it, I literally loaded up the website to check and see the costs and to see how much I'll need to set aside.
Were there really too much of a cost when it comes to getting an autographed calendar?
No.
Whether it's of these two, whether it's of any other professional wrestler, male or female, for me, I don't think that there's really too much of a cost unless we're looking at like Ric Flair, who's going to charge like $750 American, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at all the opportunities we've had to go to shows and meet wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you buy their merch, you get it autographed, whatever. So yeah, that's just the same as that, except that this is coming in the mail. We're just not getting the actual physical meet and greet.
Right.
Yeah. So right now I am on her website.
Yeah.
And I do have the cost. It is $60 for the calendar.
Okay.
That includes the autograph and the calendar, of course. Let me click on it, see if there's anything else included with it. No, and it's pre-order, and you pre-order now, and they're going to start shipping out in October.
Okay. Now, since you're on that page anyways right now, does it mention anything about the autograph? Is it just one simple autograph that's just on the front of this calendar, or is it an autograph throughout?
It literally says autographed by both of them. It doesn't say anything about like where or... Okay. I'm going to have to assume it's on the front page, but I would like to see each image autographed. That way you have that autograph with you 12 months out of the year.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And I'm going to ask, is it going to be both of them in each photo, or is it going to be, 3 of one, 3 of the other, and 6 of them together?
That's a very interesting question. Personally, it don't matter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter because both these ladies, they're extremely talented. They deserve all the love and support that the fans give them. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, this $60 really isn't that much. I mean, you can go downtown. I don't know if it's still around, but they used to have a calendar shop that would open seasonally downtown.
Yep, still available.
And it is still around. Okay.
Yeah.
So like you go in there and it's like $40 for just a regular calendar. No autographs or nothing. So like it's kind of like for us, it'd be like going to that store, buying a calendar, then going to a CWE show and getting an autograph.
Right. Yeah, pretty much the very same thing. Mm-hmm. Right. It's like you go and buy a WWE calendar from Walmart and then the show happens and you go and get it autographed by them.
Yeah.
Right. Like kind of the same thing. Look at $20-30 for a calendar. This one here, $60. Okay, so you're getting yourself a calendar, plus you're getting yourself autograph from both of them. And generally, when you go to like a meet and greets, you're looking $20-$30 for a combo, you know, $20 for a photo or for an autograph, I mean, and like $30 for autograph and photo with the star. So you're looking $30 for one person. We got two people here. That's $60. So I think that's a very, very reasonable amount when you're getting something autographed as well.
And as you guys, you the viewers, and you guys with Turnbuckle Talk here have seen, it's well worth the investment when you look behind me most of the time. I know you can't see it right now because our overlay, and I still got like 5 more that I need to hang up.
Yep.
I now have an entire binder that is full of them. Thankfully, things for me are really close. And this is the binder. So from different meet and greets that I've been to, from different shows, from different, you know, ODB right there, right? Mentolo, the zombie killer Mentolo, a few of those. Nikita Koloff, right? We're looking at so many different autographs that are included inside of this. That's, you know, D'Lo Brown, Chase Owens, who is making his way back here, and I'm very thankful for. Just so many, you know, and it's just these are memories now, you know, just so many memories. And one of my favorite girls, you know, the Southern girl, Jessie Bell. Love that girl.
Yep.
Like, how can you can't go wrong, honestly, when you're taking a look at what this is, who these people are, and just being there to show some support for the ones that are giving you the entertainment. Yeah, like it's not a bad deal at all.
And I mean, Best, you know as well as I do from our night when we met King Kong Bundy and Hacksaw.
Dude, that night I almost didn't do the in-ring stuff, but then I'm like, you know what? This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I'm going in that ring to get that picture with Bundy in the title, and I'm going in that ring and getting that action shot with Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. Those are just memories.
Yeah. And Carl and I have way too many wrestling memories together too.
Maybe one day we'll talk about some of those.
Yeah.
Right now, what we're going to talk about is we have a lot of sad news happening on this show tonight, and it's sometimes they just happen, and it's nothing that we can really help. We try our best to always try to bring a little bit more of the positive. So I think right now what we're going to do is get into some of the other more down articles that we have to leave some good for the end. But something that is actually really good is that we have shows pretty much every day here with Turnbuckle Studios.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And we thank everybody for being so loyal to us here and coming out and checking out each one of the shows that we have every single week. Without all of you checking these shows out and helping us grow, we would not be at the 115 subscribers that we have right now on our YouTube channel. And for that, we thank you. Now, another piece of news that we have that is very, very unfortunate right now kind of blends a little bit of former professional wrestling and reality TV, and two people coming together, and a very unfortunate incident happening. A former TNA personality, backstage correspondent, was in a car accident, a horrific, savage car accident. And that person that we're speaking of is Letitia Klein. Now, Letitia was with TNA only for a little bit of time. And on screen, if you're watching us on video, you can see that there is a photo of Letitia with the TNA logo. This was one of her promotion photos, her promo photos that was autographed. We have a picture of her and her boyfriend Mike Wolf from American Pickers, and also a photo of the vehicle that they were in when they were involved in an accident. Letitia has suffered a broken jaw, broken ribs, a fractured sternum, a collapsed lung, and significant spinal swelling from the car accident that happened. Mike Wolf was also in the car, who suffered a broken nose, an injured knee, and facial lacerations. He's been released. Mike Wolf has been released, discharged from the hospital, but he remains right by Letitia's side. Respect fully for that. Letitia Klein had joined TNA as a backstage interview in 2006, made her debut on the November 30th episode of TNA Impact, and her stint lasted a year, with her release granted to her on November 25th, 2007. So not a long time within the world of professional wrestling, but she decided to move on and do other things, even becoming a business owner. Her and Mike Wolf together becoming a business owner. And just the two of them being able to do some really good stuff together. This is very unfortunate news. Mr. Best, what have you heard about this situation?
Just as much as you have. I've been trying to follow up on this one, but at the same time, I'm also trying to follow up on an accident that I actually witnessed in my real life yesterday. So believe me, this wasn't the accident I witnessed. But yeah, like I didn't realize that it wasn't that Mike Wolf was involved in that one, and that just kind of shocked me even further in reading this. But all the best to Letitia, and hopefully she gets her recovery. And bravo to Mike Wolf for sticking by her side through this whole thing. Like, he may have been discharged, but he was like, "No, I'm going to stay here with my girlfriend and make sure she pulls through this too."
And just so that it is put out there, these photos that we have here are not AI. They're not doctored. They are legitimate photos that were taken, that were posted on Letitia's Instagram page, which I have borrowed. Thank you. I guess. These photos are all over the internet as well. They are available out there. And I just took them, removed the background, and place them here so that we could get an idea of everything together. So these are not AI. They're not doctored. These are legitimate photos. OMD, I know that you haven't really heard of Letitia, really didn't know very much about her, but I want to hear your thoughts anyways.
Oh, I mean, again, this is just tragic and devastating to the wrestling world as a whole. And I know, like, I've probably followed TNA, like, I've followed TNA as long as you guys have, but I probably used it to get me through darker periods in WWE when I know you guys were busy or, you know, had stepped away from it for a little while. This is just, again, devastating for the wrestling world. I'm hoping she pulls through. My thoughts and prayers are with her. And as you guys alluded to as well, good on Mike Wolf for, staying, making sure he's there at his girlfriend's side.
Yeah. Definitely is. Jerry the King Lawler wants to thank some people as well. Now, Jerry the King Lawler came out and actually put out a statement, I guess we could almost say, after suffering what we're hearing has been his third stroke recently. He is on his way to recovery and doing well from what I have seen. But he does say here, I remember laying in the bed in the hospital, and when people that I knew, like family members, came in, and I didn't even recognize them. People kept coming out of nowhere to thank me and prayed for me and everything. And all of that means a great, great deal to me. And I want to thank them all for all of that. Jerry the King Lawler, prominent name within the world of professional wrestling, 75 years old as of right now, has, worked so many different companies over the years and has almost become really a household name when it comes to professional wrestling. Very sad to see that this is, the third stroke that he has had in the last little while. And he also had one in 2018 and another in 2023. And then we even go back a little further, 2012 during an episode of Monday Night Raw, where it happened during the show, and we were all stunned and just kind of horrified.
I didn't sleep that night.
Yeah.
I was literally like clung to my device and just refreshing, trying to get all the information I can to make sure he was okay.
Right.
Because news was just pouring in left, right, and center from out of Montreal that night on that situation.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But
Again,
this frightened me when I saw this too.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, for a lot of us, right? Like we just went through the situation with Hulk Hogan, where, we're hearing that it was heart complications as well with Hulk Hogan that ultimately led to his death. And to then see now that Jerry the King Lawler is suffering a third.
Yeah.
It really kind of at times kind of puts things really into perspective of how fragile life can actually be, and how we really need to take a look deep within ourselves and just be thankful.
Yeah. And to go outside the wrestling world, I as a fan am currently going through like watching this another YouTuber, Deer Meat for Dinner, who does a lot of hunting and catch clean videos. He's recently recovering from a stroke too. And
wow.
It's been scary watching him. Not scary, but it's been inspirational to see him actually bounce back from where he was like 3 months ago, because that's about how long ago he suffered the stroke.
Right.
He still has a long way to go, because the doctors in Florida had told him it's going to be like a year before you're fully recovered.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And to think that generally, right, like you're saying right now with this person, a year to recover. We've got Jerry Lawler, who's now gone through 3 within the last little while.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
It also shows to me like the heart attack, the 3 strokes. How tough is Jerry Lawler?
True. Okay, true.
Yeah.
Right. The heart is a muscle, right? And we know that. We know that the heart is a muscle.
Yeah.
But muscles fail, unfortunately. OM, what have you got?
I'm going to say this because we know that he is long retired. He doesn't do anything full time anymore. I'm wondering, because he's still on the go doing conventions and signings and all of that. And I'm wondering if it's maybe time for him to take that step back.
It's a very difficult decision for somebody to be able to do that, though, right? Like,
it is.
I mean, I still haven't even taken that step back. I had to retire out of active competition early, but continued doing podcasting and doing commentary for, you know, Canadian Wrestling's The Elites when they come through. I still haven't fully left, and I mean, my health is not the greatest either, but it's such a difficult thing to be able to do, to really take that step back, because it almost feels like you're losing something, or losing, you know, you're just, it's a big loss.
It is.
Yeah, and in Jerry's case, like, he's been a part of the pro wrestling world for the better part of 5 decades. It was ingrained in him since he was like a young child. He mentions in his book listening to Jackie Fargo on the radio station and talking about the wrestling business, and just watching Jackie on TV, and just how he wanted to get into the ring, and the struggle it was for him to actually get into contact with Jackie to get in the business. He ended up going to work for some outlaw company and then Jackie found out, and Jackie Fargo was like, "No, I'm going to show you the right way."
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. It really, really is. But again, with this one as well, we offer our best for a quick, speedy recovery for Jerry the King Lawler, and just hope that he can take the time to allow himself the recovery that he well deserves. It has been a while since we have played this, shown this, done this, but I think that Turnbuckle Talk deserves something as well. And I think right now we're going to play a couple of things for you. And the first is going to be some shout outs.
Hi, hello and welcome. My name is the Alpha Female and you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk.
Whoa! G'day, mateys. Bushwhacker Luke here, 2015 Hall of Famer. And you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk. Yeah! Whoa!
This is pro wrestling's only modern day Viking Gunner, and you're on Turnbuckle Talk.
Hey, this is Nick Magnus Solis, and you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk.
Hi, this is Leva Blue Pants Bates, and you are listening to Turnbuckle Talk.
Hey, this is Jeff Jarrett, the king of the mountain and founder of Global Force Wrestling, and you're listening to Turnbuckle Talk. Hey, fellas, you guys have a great day, and this is only because I'm talking to Canadians. It is actually spitting snow in Tennessee.
See? Oh my God!
That's a great. We've had 70-degree weather here. I mean, we really had a warm December, and I get on the phone with damn Canadians and we're spitting snow. So.
And yes, while that little bit of a clip does include our old logo, we want you to know that we are still proud of every interview that we have done. And if you want to get on board and become somebody who helps us secure these interviews, is part of the live chat for these interviews, or is looking to help out in any way, whether on screen or off screen, we're looking for you.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And we have made things real nice and simple for everyone. If you're looking to become part of the Turnbuckle affiliation program and help out with us here at Turnbuckle Studios, just go to turnbucklestudios.org/join. Once again, that's turnbucklestudios.org/join. We've got a few more topics to go through here today, guys, and a few of these I'm actually really excited about. One, necessarily not really, because it's a good thing, but well, okay. So I will be completely honest here. Andrade was back in the WWE.
Right?
Yeah.
I know that he was. Okay. I know that he was.
He had a run for the tag titles, Carl.
I know. But it just seemed very minimal that he was back with the WWE, especially when you've got guys like Aleister Black, right? Coming back. And then you're like, holy crap. And he's doing so much and doing so good things within, and he's becoming a prominent figure. I don't really think that Andrade really got that prominent figure type of situation when it came to his return to the WWE, but he is not mad about it, and he simply puts out there onto X, formerly known as Twitter, "Thank you, WWE." Good for him. I mean, some things work out, some things don't work out, and this, unfortunately, whether it was creative, whether it was issues with medicinal things, which is what I'm hearing, that there were some violations that happened.
I'm also hearing released. I'm also hearing there was backstage altercations as well.
That's very possible. OM, have you heard anything?
I've heard, there were situations tied to his personal life which have been debunked. I have heard the medicinal stories. I've heard a lack of contact.
Okay. That one's different from things that I've been hearing.
They were unable to get a hold of him for 3-4 weeks.
Okay.
But you're right, Carl. Like, Andrade was sort of minimalized. And I said this early on into his return when we saw him return at the Royal Rumble era 2 years ago. And then all of a sudden he wasn't seen for 3 weeks. And then he'd do for a week, gone for 3. Very similar to the way they've done with Rusev now. But Rusev is still getting that prominent push.
Right. Yeah, because at least in Rusev's case, when he wasn't featured on TV, they'd play a vignette. But in the last few months, Andrade's been like a featured player on SmackDown.
He has.
With him and Ray Fenix trying to go after the tag titles, to him trying to break up Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah,
it's a bit weird for me that suddenly he's been gone.
Right. But I mean, as we have heard the medicinal things, I wonder if he's taken a step back, maybe requested his release and some help with the wellness policy violations. Maybe that's what he's doing, and then they can negotiate something when he's ready.
But they don't release on wellness. They don't release on that kind of stuff. They'll give you an ultimatum. It's usually the first strike, 30-day suspension. Second strike, 60-day suspension. Then you have to do the rehab. If you don't do the rehab, you're gone.
But what if he asked for his release as well as the help? And then that way he doesn't have to worry about combining the two and getting caught up in that atmosphere.
Then WWE still wouldn't release him. They would say, okay, we're going to get you the help you need.
We do have to remember, though, that this is a different WWE now. This technically isn't WWE. This is TKO. And they have many different ways of seeing things and many different rules, especially when it comes to, what they do with the UFC as well. A lot of these companies are really taking a zero tolerance stance on these things, and not a, we'll give you 30, we'll give you 60, we'll get you the help. Not saying that the WWE, if that is a situation that they wouldn't help out, But I think nowadays we're going to see a lot more of the, well, you broke this. This is a policy that's in place. You violated that policy. You are no longer with the company, but let us help. Now, he returned January 27th, 2024, just a little over a year ago. And from what I see, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but he's been absent from the WWE since SummerSlam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually questioned that too, because Ray had a match on SmackDown. We were like, okay, where's Andrade been? And we thought at that point that maybe Andrade got injured in that ladder match at SummerSlam. Because to be fair, the other tag teams we haven't seen most of the other tag teams that were in that match.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. Hopefully, Andrade can, get back on his feet and pick up where he left off, maybe with some other companies. I do believe that, like some independents would be great for him as well if he is able to do so, or there's no reason why he can't continue to work in, Mexico, or even do a little bit over in Japan. He's got the talent for it. So there's no reason why he can't continue on that path and really get to a better state once again.
And it's funny you bring up Mexico, Carl, because he's been teasing CMLL with MJF.
Right. Yes, that's been a little bit of a back and forth right now on X, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And apparently he also had an aversion to doing anything with AAA. So I don't know if there was bad blood there, and I'm not sure. So correct me if I'm wrong. If he had worked there before, if there was any bad blood there.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I can't speak to that because I am not aware, to be honest.
I haven't seen anything as well. So,
okay.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Andrade, for kind of giving us a little bit more in the WWE of you. We can respectfully say thank you, just as you have respectfully said thank you to the WWE.
And that was very cordial of him to say that, because the way that a lot of websites were reporting on what they were like, oh, breaks his silence, and very clickbaity kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And to me, that says, okay, I get a feeling we will more than likely see Andrade back in a WWE ring, whether it's in a couple of years from now or even next year. I get this feeling we probably will see him in a WWE ring again.
Yeah, I don't doubt that we will at some point get to see Andrade back inside of a WWE ring. Just not right now.
Yeah.
Right. A guy that has been the talk a little bit has been Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, before his untimely passing, created Real American Freestyle Wrestling.
Yes.
Now, there is a name that people have thrown out there and have decided would be great to have as part of American Freestyle. This person that they speak of, unfortunately, says, no, not right now. Not at this time. Says, right now, no. Right now, I have the biggest push of my life, biggest rush, putting on gloves and getting a victory. I don't want to keep it that way. The guy we're talking about is Gable Steveson, who was brought into the WWE as a prominent next big thing, and it turned into a nothing, which is unfortunate. But I think Gable is very happy where he is right now. A guy who Spent some time with the Buffalo Bills. He's gone on. He's trained with John Jones. He is working MMA right now and does not have a want or a need or a desire to go to Real American Freestyle. And we found out all of this information as he was speaking with Ariel Hawani on his show. So maybe in time, who knows? But good for Gable. I'm very happy about this for him.
Yeah, the MMA company he's with is PFL, Professional Fight League. But this is something like Real American Freestyle is right up his alley. And I'm like, and I keep thinking to myself, like, why didn't Eric Bischoff jump on and try and sign this guy? And I'm sure maybe there was conversations.
Yeah.
Because knowing Bischoff, he will talk.
Right.
He likes to
Gable
talk,
is an Olympic gold medalist as well. Right. So we need to remember that too. So like this is the perfect place for him.
Yeah, but at the same time,
he just doesn't want to be there.
But I was just going to say at the same time, the freestyle wrestling actually goes hand in hand with MMA competition as well.
It does. But let's not forget that Gable did freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling through high school, through 5 years of college and university, plus the Olympics. You know, the WWE thing fizzled for him. He probably just needs a mental break from actual wrestling. I saw the clip from his fight over the weekend, and it was less than a minute into the first round, and he had the knockout.
Well, he's a big dude too, though.
He is. So, you know, good on him for finding something that is, you know, similar, but allows him to use that physicality. And you know what? Like, he's got a brother who was also released from the WWE who was far more prominent. And maybe his brother would go and work well in a place like freestyle.
It's possible. Yeah. I don't know. While this may be right up his alley, I can fully understand and respect his decision with this, especially running off of the high of you know, a minute into this fight, and you've already got your first. You're 1-0 now in a minute's time. That's quite the high. That is a rush beyond belief, and to want to continue with that and capitalize on that, good for him. That's amazing.
Yeah. I kind of liken that to all three of us, and more than likely our first times stepping into the ring and taking a bump. When we finished that first day of training, how badly did all of us want to get back into that ring to do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, for anybody, if they don't have that desire to continue when something good like that happens, then they know that, you know, or should know that it's maybe just time for them to maybe look at a different avenue. And right now, Gable, you're on this high. You got this rush going through your body, adrenaline in your soul, something, Gable Steveson. So,
whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for him. Good for him. Good thing for us and for all of you as well is that we have our own official shop. We have partnered up with Redbubble to bring you merchandise from each one of the shows that are available here on Turnbuckle Studios. Take a look. And we are so very thankful to Redbubble for partnering with us and allowing us a platform to be able to bring humor. I'm wearing it right now. I am wearing the Turnbuckle Talk, the new logo shirt. It feels great. I love it. I have a few other shirts here as well that I have purchased. They look good, they feel good, and they'll make you feel good as well. We have come to our showstopper segment.
On his feet. Oh my God in heaven!
This one may not be such a huge thing within the world of professional wrestling, but for us, it definitely is huge.
Yeah, 100% it is.
I took the liberty to use a program that we have to create this, which no, I'm not saying, oh, I'm really proud of this. No, I'm saying this, I think, just looks really cool. Being able to use the superstars that were on the program, that were part of the original, that were done in cartoon style, to add the actual pictures of each one of them, and almost in some of the same similar poses. Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling has returned to the internet airwaves with the WWE Vault channel. I'm sure you guys have taken a look. Does it bring back memories for you? Start with you, Chris.
Yep, it 100% does. Because this all started not this past Saturday, but the Saturday prior. And as I was sitting there Saturday morning, I was watching it, and I'm watching the show, and I'm like, God, I wish I had a bowl of Frosted Flakes or some kind of cereal with me to eat while watching this.
Right?
I was just glued to the screen once again, watching everything. Watching the particular episode I really remember was Junkyard Dog and Andre the Giant building a car to beat Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov in a race.
Right. Right.
And
just
I'm like,
wild.
It just the wackiness of the cartoon, the wackiness of 80s cartoons in general, though.
That's it. It was the wackiness of the 80s cartoon. Kind of bringing together that family friendly wackiness of the 1980s television that was there. Making just another wave for, Saturday morning cartoons, but, being able to incorporate professional wrestling with it was just, it was a brilliant idea. And I'm glad that it is making a resurgence here on YouTube. OM, what you got?
This was the show that made me a fan of wrestling.
Interesting. Okay.
This was my introduction to pro wrestling.
No way.
Absolutely. And as a child, and I know you guys have heard this story, although I didn't have the yellow, I had the red undergarments as a kid with the yellow trim, and every Saturday morning I'd be up, throw them on, and downstairs watching in those. But yes, this was the show to make me a wrestling fan. And I can't believe it is back. It got me right in the feels, the nostalgia. For those that don't know, I mean, we know him as the older brother on Everybody Loves Raymond, the guy from the Jimmy John's commercials. It was Brad Garrett who voiced Hulk Hogan on that show.
Yeah, and Uncle Phil is the voice of Junkyard Dog.
Yes.
From Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And he was also the voice of Shredder in Ninja Turtles. So he was
James
doing
Avery is who he is.
Yeah, James Avery. And I could not believe when I was watching the cartoons, because I do remember James Avery playing Junkyard Dog, because I used to have the old VHSs that were released in the late 90s. They didn't release all the episodes on VHS at the time. They only released like a two VHS set featuring their favorite cartoons or something like that. And I don't remember James Avery's performances then as Junkyard Dog, but as I was watching it today, I'm like, he nailed Junkyard Dog to a T.
Yeah. Yeah. If they were ever to do another show where they needed, where they were doing cartoon characters, just going to throw this out there. If anybody ever does that, talk to Will Sasso. That man will be able to voice any character you need. I am sure of it. I am super happy and super stoked that Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling is back on streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not really on the airwaves, but it's on the internet airwaves. It's out there on the World Wide Web. On the screens for people via YouTube at their YouTube channel, WWE Vault, that has a lot of different things in there as well. A lot of beautiful classic stuff happening with the WWE Vault channel. And thankfully, they have included Rock and Wrestling.
Yeah, and so far, 8 of the 26 episodes that they made have been released. By my count.
There we go. Make sure that you're checking out the WWE Vault for everything that they have available for Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling and any other program that they have. And make sure that you're following us as well here with Turnbuckle Studios, whether you are catching us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or any other platform that is out there in video or audio format. We would love for you to go and check out our website, turnbucklestudios.org. When you go to that website, it'll bring you to everywhere that we are available. Make your way over to the host section where you will be able to click on any photo of us that are there, and it will automatically take you over to their link trees for all of their socials. Want to thank everybody for being here with us once again today. You guys are all amazing. You are awesome. For Chris Best, for the OM Dynamic, and for myself, Carl Carafel, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of what we do here on the internet. Remember, everyone, the world's a scary place. Take care of each other.
Flagship show setting the tone. In the world of wrestling we stand alone. With news and reviews we lead the way. Turnbuckle Talk every day. Turnbuckle Talk every day.